Hello there, and welcome to Psychology in the Shed. Well, today we're going to look at surveys and how you can tell whether one is worth your time or not, because many people feel they're being surveyed to death at the moment. And a good survey is a really useful thing. So here's how to spot one. Okay. First thing, the question should be as unbiased as possible. That means if you ask a question such as, I feel stressed working from home, there should be a question that goes in the opposite direction to counterbalance, such as, I feel very relaxed working from home. And the scales themselves need to be consistent. You cannot compare a question where you have, let's say, a yes and no answer against a question where you have an agree to disagree answer. So if you're going through a questionnaire and you find the scales are not consistent, I wouldn't bother doing it. It's just a waste of your time. Stop. Okay. Most importantly of all, though, is that those questions need to be clumped together for analysis. Because only by clumping the questions together, where questions agree with each other, if you like, can you be sure that you're measuring what you should be measuring. And for that, you need to ask the people that are doing the questionnaire, that have formulated it, two important questions. They need to be able to tell you what the Cronbach alpha are for those scales and what the inter-item correlation is for the scales. If they can't tell you those things, don't even bother putting the questionnaire on the website in the first place. It's pointless. Because you need to be able to model the data and you need to be able to see what's going on. For example, most scales, most answers, most questionnaires that you do will rely on what's called single item analysis. That means you'll have X percent of people feel stressed, X percent of people feel happy, X percent of people are worried about work. Tells you nothing. What we need to know is why those people are feeling stressed, what is causing that stress, and how we can help. And you can only do that with multi-question analysis. So make sure your questionnaire does that. So there you go. Multi-question analysis is really important. Unbiased questions are really important. Ask about, here are those two things again, the Cronbach alpha and the inter-item correlation. And when you're doing the questionnaire, just check the scales. If they're not all going the same way, bin it, don't bother, go and have a cup of tea instead. Because a really good questionnaire is a great thing. Save your energy for those. Hope that helps a bit. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.